welcome to KY Talks. I am your host, Trupta Korgud Nadkarni. On this digital platform, we speak with entrepreneurs from various fields. They tell us why they wanted to do something out of the box, something different, something very close to their heart. So, my guest today is Rabia Bhatia. She's the founder of Asiatic International Business Academy. Well, if you ever wish to get skilled in a particular field or feel like you want to master a new skill, then Asiatic Academy is the place for you. They ensure that their clients get the best training, and for that, they provide them with all the materials to be the very best in your field of choice. Asiatic is Asia's first and only app and blog-based business center for development of women empowerment. This is a 2-year program and is run by successful women entrepreneurs of India. How amazing is that? And there are varied topics covered in this program, from aviation management to human resource management and much more. And we're going to find out from Rabia herself. So hi Rabia, and welcome to the KY digital platform. How are you doing on this cold winter afternoon?
Hi Trupta. First of all, I would like to thank you so much for inviting me on this platform to talk about my entrepreneur journey, as well as to talk about my organization, which actually helps, the way you said, rightly said, that it actually helps the women empowerment. Women empowerment is a major focus in today's scenario. So yes, it is very cold today, and you can see how I feel. I'm sitting, and I really feel cold. About the kind of person I am is, I will feel hot also on the extremes level, and I will feel cold also on the extreme level. So, and earlier, last year, it was like I was so scared to go out in this kind of cold weather, that because of the fact that I feel really very cold. It's on extreme level. But I think I'm very lucky this year that I don't have to go out, and I'm doing everything online. That's the best, a silver lining in the moon for this year, I think, for each and every one of us. Absolutely. So yes, I'm very happy today that I'm here to talk about a lot when it comes to women empowerment, when it comes to my own organization. I'm a co-founder with Asiatic International Business Academy. That's kind of B school, where we train the women for different skill set. And not only this, that we have an online 2-year program, but we invite the speakers from across the globe, that too women speakers. We make sure that we have women speakers, those who can understand the mindset of a woman and can train our students, our MBAs, our interns who are in the training, and they can well trained and they can be well groomed in any field they want.
Amazing and very well said. And you get focus on women's empowerment and is doing such amazing work for them. So what was the motivation behind starting your venture? Like, why did you choose to go down the path of being an entrepreneur?
All right, so very good question actually, Trupta. Before this year, as I said, till last year, I had no mindset. I was not, too keen to open my any venture or something like that. I was, I'm though working as I'm a self-employed for last 4 years, and working for the education sector and the NGOs. I am a master in my 2 fields, that is the HR and the PR. I'm a branding and PR expert. And but this pandemic, though it was a adversity, for across the globe, however, it was also a, blessing in disguise, I would say, for each and every one of us. How? Now I'll share a small experience with you. We were not ready for this pandemic across the globe. We groomed ourselves. We had that kind of attitude of never giving up in ourselves. So that is something helped us to overcome this year, this huge, difficult year. And we are able to groom on that level, on that skill set, that people have started their own small ventures. They have been able to support each other. That is the best. These two, I think, the best advantages. So, you know, in the beginning of the year, I was also, grooming myself for the online classes, digital classes, because I'm a mentor too. I'm a career counselor too. And I am in, yes, educationist. I have worked with the government school projects when it comes to spoken English training. I'm a spoken English trainer with British Council certification. So, there was something in my mind. I had that goal. I'm still working towards my goal of, first one is women empowerment and changing their lives, actually. You know, so when it comes to changing their lives, it's not only for the women, it's about for the male women both. Because at the end of the day, both are part of the society. So our society, we need more change makers rather than critics. You will find people who are criticizing every situation, but there would be very few people who are ready to take a step ahead to make a change. So, when this comes to my mind that I have to work towards my mission of helping others, of creating a better world for people to live in, this actually idea gave me a thought. Why not start something of my own from a small thing only? Because, for me, there's nothing small and nothing big. It's always doing something which can help others to grow. So this thought actually helped me to be a co-founder for this Asiatic International Business Academy, where we are helping the women to grow in their own respective fields, where they can become more stronger, more courageous to face the world. So that is all about it.
And so well said, because a lot of times women want to do something, but something or the other always is binding, and they are not able to. So you thought about it and you went ahead and took that step, and I think that's really amazing that you did that. So please tell me that
the best part is that this whole concept what we kept in mind, that now the situation is different. We can't go out in the field for too occasionally, and people are scared because people are worried about their health as well. So what we did is we started the entire course of 2-year online course. So you don't have to go out anywhere. It is available globally. Globally, women can join this course. It's a 2-year online course, and they can be there where they want to.
They can manage both, like work and home front effectively.
Absolutely, yes.
So, Ravi, please tell us, what is it about this venture? You've already told us why and motivation, but what is it that gives you a sense of accomplishment, satisfaction, or the kick? I know what I'm doing is, and why I'm doing it is the absolute right thing. Please tell us.
I'll just share a small experience. I just got an award in the Women Excellence Award. So why, what feeling gives me that accomplishment is that I'm able to help other women. I'm able to help the other women of this world who are not ready to face the society because of so many things happening around us. When it comes to the safety of women, when it comes to the our rules, the society rules, the society government rules are not too strong when it comes to the safety of our women, of the ladies actually. Everybody of us knows that it's a male-dominated society. Each one of us knows, right? And there are very few women. I'm not talking about the entire genders. I'm talking very few women who are ready to accept this challenge and face the world that yes, please come, I am here. Whatever you do, I am ready to accept this challenge. So this venture is giving me that kind of accomplishment where we are acknowledging the goodness of other women. We are acknowledging the women speakers. We are helping them to grow, not only who are already established themselves, but those women also who are still on that, phase of life where they want to grow and where they want to succeed in life in different fields. So this feeling gives me a great accomplishment that I am trying to be, I'm able to inspire other women that yes, we can do anything. We don't have to get scared of anything.
And women need that, they just need that little hope, or that they're one step closer to achieving what they are dreaming of. So
absolutely
help them do that, which is very beautiful. So whenever you start a new venture or an entrepreneurial journey, there are bound to be obstacles, challenges, barriers. You can call it anything, but effectively there are obstacles or challenges. So in your field, what were some of the barriers you broke throughout this journey? Please tell us.
I would rather say, I think, as I said, this pandemic is a silver lining in moon. This pandemic is a blessing for me in disguise. To be honest, I think I did some good deeds. I totally believe in karma theory, and the more you do good karma, the more you create a good fortune for yourself, and you get whatever you want to get. So I think something or the other I was so blessed in some way or the other that I did not have to go through those barriers or challenges. This thing came to me out of the box. I was not expecting even, and this just came to my, what should I say, in my hands, and it was me, and that I had to be a little choosy, because I had 2 to 3 options, but I chose this one, as this one is a little closer to my heart, because of the fact that I am also a woman, and I'm a mother of 2 young ladies.
Wow, okay.
Something strike me that yes, I will choose this thing because it will help me, my own daughters, and many other daughters and mothers to see that kind of hope in their lives.
Absolutely. And that is so nice, because like you said, it just came to you, some things are just meant to be. And I would really like to say here that, you're a mother of 2, so you are a mompreneur, because, a mother who's an entrepreneur, because you manage so many things, you have to wear so many different hats throughout the day, and, different needs of your kids, and you handle everything so beautifully. So, being an entrepreneur, you are also mompreneur, and
absolutely,
I talk to you for managing. So please tell us actually, how do you manage the work and the home front so effectively?
I think, as I said, I will again repeat the same thing. I'm blessed, to be honest. I'm fortunate enough. Okay, I'll just share the secret now. Everybody follows something. Everybody has their own one mentor in their life. Similarly, I follow my mentor. And my mentor name is Dr. Daisuke Ikeda. Okay. He is, I would rather say, I follow a practice which is called Nichiren Buddhism practice. Okay. I've been following that practice for past 11 years. It's really a life-changing philosophy. It changes you internally. It's a huge impact on your life when you start following this practice, not religiously, but diligently. It's not a religious practice, it's a diligent practice. So, when I started this practice, I was not aware that what I am today, I'll be this today. To be honest, I was a completely different woman when I was 11 years earlier. Now, coming to the fact that you said that, how I handle. So I think that is one thing that keeps me going. And yes, having said that, I follow my mentor teachings, and I have loads of gratitude towards my own parents. They are the biggest support to me. They are here, and that is why I am here today. They are here, that is why my daughters are here today. And the support I get from my daughters and my parents and my mentor, teachings, guidances, I think these all things keeps me going on and on and on to fulfill my mission.
Very well said. If we have the right support and everything, it can take us to places we never thought we would go.
Absolutely.
So, right now at this stage, what is needed for you to reach your business goals or business aspirations, so to speak?
All right, yeah, I would rather say, I think I'm still waiting for that moment where I can say that, yes, I have accomplished something. It's a great journey, it's a great journey. Though life is small, but the journey is too long. And I am hoping that I'll be sharing one day soon on this platform itself that I have accomplished what I wanted to accomplish.
Absolutely.
But still, the journey is on, and there are a lot of factors which are required. For example, yes, we are looking for finances, as everybody, all the entire, at this point of time, the entire world is facing those financial crises. But yes, we are also dealing with those crises, and it's a part of and parcel of life. But because of that one situation, we just can't stop, and we are hoping. It's just that the positivity and the hope. We need to have that kind of hope in ourselves. We need to kind of believe in ourselves that yes, we will do and we will accomplish that. So I think being hopeful and being positive, these are the two factors which are required. And just not give up, never give up attitude is the most important factors which will help you to reach to that level.
Absolutely. Very well said, and much needed at this time of the hour, like the pandemic. Never give up and always be hopeful. So, Rabia, ever since you started this venture, how has it changed you? What changes has it brought about in you?
I think I've been able to, collaborate with more successful people. That is the most important factor that has been changed in my life. I'm able to learn so much new from different parts of the world, because it's a lot of networking which is required in this venture. Only then I'll be able to help others to grow, and I'll be able to, focus on the people who have already succeeded in their life. And I am, yes, still going ahead and acknowledging their work too, because at times life doesn't give us those chances where we can acknowledge the other people's work, right? People are so much engrossed in getting the appreciation and getting acknowledgement for their own work, but it is very difficult to acknowledge someone else's work. So I think this venture and this pandemic has given me one learning that yes, it is very important to appreciate and acknowledge the other people as well. And that is how you learn, that is how you grow today. Because you can't grow in isolation. The more you have, the more people you have, the more you learn and the more you grow.
Very true. Absolutely. And like you said, the more you learn, the more you grow. It cannot happen just one-on-one. And this opportunity when you connect, you help take everybody forward. So awesome. So, lastly, we just wanted to ask you, please share some advice or words of wisdom for the upcoming entrepreneurs, or even I would say mompreneurs, because a lot of time there are so many ideas going on, but how to execute, how to go about, or they're just scared to take that first step. So what would you like to say to them?
I would like to say, okay, it's a huge message. I would rather say, it's a huge message that I would like to share. To start with, never hesitate to take anybody's help, and never hesitate to give your help to others. Very important, because as I said earlier, you can't grow alone. You have to grow together. So the more you handhold of others, the more support you get and the more ideas you get. Like this pandemic has given us a chance to connect across the world. And what we are doing, we are collaborating from across the globe. We are doing collaborative learning. You talk. I am an educator as well I am an educator as well. So I'm getting associated and collaborating with a lot of school principals, and we do a lot of sessions together where I learn from them so much, and that it's a beautiful learning. It's a beautiful journey this year.
Right.
So it's very important to learn from each other. Second message, knowledge you get from the books. Knowledge we get from the books. But how to use that knowledge and where to use that knowledge, that is something called wisdom. And wisdom doesn't come from the books, it comes from your life experiences. So if you want to utilize your knowledge in the right field, be wise enough. Learn from your past mistakes and be wise, and that is how you'll be able to use your knowledge in a right way, in a right field. Thirdly, I would rather say it would be compassionate. Be compassionate to others. Be respectful to others. Be kind to others. Respect each and every life. Value each life. Everyone has his own strengths and skills. The more we connect together, there are many minds that are working together. And believe me, the more minds, the more creativity, and it will something come out to be a different and unique thing, which will help you to grow, which will help you to make this society a better place. Be a change maker and not a critic. There are a lot of critics in the society, but try to be a change maker. Try to make a positive impact on the lives of others. And be optimistic about your life, about anything, about any challenging situation. The last message I want to give is, take charge of your own mistakes. Be responsible. Don't depend on others. Nobody would help you to come out of the difficult situation. It is you who have to come out on your own. Learn from your mistakes, and that is how you grow and be successful.
Amazing, and such amazing words, and I'm sure you just changed somebody's life right now when our viewers watch this interview, because those were some really great words and very inspirational. So we would really like to thank you for coming on the KY Digital platform, and most importantly on Momtastic Mondays. You're a mompreneur, so this interview is going to be shown on a Monday under the title Momtastic Mondays, because you're a mompreneur and you wear so many hats at the same time. So thank you very much for coming on this platform.
Thank you so much. One last message, Trupta, I would rather give to, being a leader, having that leadership skills, because I train people on the leadership skills as well. When you succeed, never forget that you have come from the ground only. Never forget the people on the ground, because the more you share your knowledge with those people, they will always help you to achieve your own goals and achieve your own accomplishments. So please always share your knowledge with others and help others to grow.
Absolutely. Very amazing message. Viewers, please listen to those messages, because they are very, very well said. So thank you so much, Rabia, and we wish Asiatic International Business Academy all the best in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trupta. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, and thank you all the viewers. Have a great day. Merry Christmas to all, and have a great life ahead.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.